Psychetruth. Life, wisdom.
Hello and welcome to the Joy of Yoga. I'm Joy Scola. We have with us again the beautiful Tracy. We are moving on to round 3 of our Yoga for Weight Loss Challenge. Beginners, intermediates, step up to the mat. To begin, let's go ahead and stand in our nice tall mountain poses. You can keep the feet about hips distance apart or bring them together. Standing up nice and tall, tucking the pelvis, staying stacked. We can start to rotate our heads to the left and to the right. Going nice and easy. Now I wanted to remind everybody, or in case this is your first time joining in, there is a prize associated with this 4-part challenge. If you participate in all 4 videos and either post a video or picture of each challenge you participating and tag us at Psychetruth Fitness, as well as hashtag Psychetruth Fitness Challenge, we will pick a lucky random winner to claim their new prize. Okay, go ahead and bring our heads back to center. And now we can come to the front of our mat to open up to Warrior 1. So we're actually going to take our left foot back behind us. You don't have to reach super far, but you do want to make sure that your knee does not go past your ankle. And we want to have our back foot at a slight angle, right foot facing forward, and we're trying to take our hips and point them forward. And then we're going to open up the arms nice and tall, and I want you to pretend like you have an imaginary ball between your thighs, squeezing and pulling back, and then pressing into that right foot, breathing. If you can, just take it a step further out or stay where you're at, whatever you're needing in your practice. And then now we're going to exhale, folding forward into a nice lunge. We can scoot the right foot over so both hands come down. And again, if you need to walk your foot back, go ahead. And we're just going to, again, pulling back, trying to square off those hips. And then when you're ready, try and lift up. Or you can always stay down here if you need to. But now we're actually going to move into a pulsing action while holding this pose. Or you can stay right here if this is enough of a workout. But next we're going to start dipping the knee, not all the way to the mat, and then back up. Again, just hold your lunge if that's enough of a workout. The more you do this video, you can eventually work up to pulsing. And one more time. Good job. Now we're going to reach down with the left hand by our right foot, reaching up our right arm nice and tall. You can always come up onto the fingertips if you need to, or walk your hand out. We're pulling in that belly button, turning those hips, pulling that right hip back, left hip forward, and reaching. If it's too much on your neck to look up at the ceiling, you can definitely stay looking forward, keeping the neck nice and neutral. Breathing. Now on your next exhale, go ahead and bring both hands to the mat. Rotate that back foot back down. And then we're going to windmill on our inhale, arms up to Warrior 2. Again, trying to get the hips on the same plane here. Pressing with the outer edge of that foot. Legs nice and strong. Now if you want to give this a little bit more of a workout, you can start crunching forward and shifting back. or just stay in that warrior, whichever is good for you. And one more. All right, go ahead and rotate that right foot facing forward and folding down. Continuing to press with the outer edges of the feet, lifting up the arches. You can place your hands on the floor. If you're just right here, that's fine. Or if you need to hang on to those hips, that's okay too. Just whatever you need to do to keep that nice flat back. We don't want to crunch over here. Go ahead and place your hands to the mat if you can. Bend the elbows and slowly start to allow yourself go as deep and as back as you can. Breathing. You could even take a nice headstand here if you wanted to. And on your next inhale, go and walk your hands up and place your hands on your hips and pushing through with the pelvis to rise. We're now going to turn our left foot towards the side and reaching into that nice deep warrior two lunge here. Arms open up. And again, if you want to activate those crunches, we're really lifting and pulling with those obliques to reach forward and down. Really activating the thighs. And holding. And on your next exhale, go ahead and rotate that back foot up, reaching down to our lunge. Step out that left foot to give space for your hands here. If you need to stay right here, that's totally awesome. Just make sure you're really activating your legs and not relying on your hands to hold you up. Eventually you want to work to here and to here, or even hands on the hips, keeping it all nice and square. And then if you want to take it further, activating the knees, pressing back up. You can even do the knee dip if you are reaching for the floor, just bending that knee down, the back knee. There you go. Activating those glutes. And last time. Now reaching forward with that right hand and bringing that left arm up and making whatever variations your body is needing. I will tell you, you will get more balance if you're pulling that left hip back and that right hip forward, pulling those thighs in still. Again, if you need to relax the neck, keep it neutral, making sure the shoulders are away from the ears. And exhale, bring those arms down, and then rotating that back foot down, and windmill arms up to warrior one. So make sure that the hips are driving forward. So if we need to, we want to make sure that this is rotating. There we go. If you need to step in that back foot, you can. Bend in the front knee. There we go. And pulling the left hip back, pushing the left hip forward, squeezing those thighs. Breathing. And on your next inhale, coming back to the front of your mat and forward fold. Take in those deep breaths. If this is too much for you, you can always walk your feet out to the edges of your mat. Kind of give you some more space. It takes a warrior to get through the warriors. So good job. Get your rest. And on your next inhale, go ahead and rise up with a flat back, pushing that pelvis under to come up standing tall. Now we're going to come into our standing balances. So let's go ahead and make sure that our feet are together with a little sliver of space for your ankle. And next we are going to move into our tree. So I like to have my hands on my hips to kind of add stability. Feels like it grounds me a little bit. You want to make sure that that pelvis is pushing through. You don't want to be here, but you also don't want to be out here either. We're not waddling ducks. So I'm going to pull that in, activate the core. Then we're going to give 99% on our left foot. And if you need to, you can always place your foot against the shin, but we want to try and reach it up into the corner. You never want to apply direct contact. Now still pushing that pelvis through. We're finding our dristi, our gaze at the end of the nose, something that's not moving, so a reflection of yourself doesn't work. And breathing. We're pressing the thigh into the foot and the foot into the thigh. And trying not to fall down. We don't want to fall out of our poses. We want to intentionally release with control. Breathing, unclench the jaw. And then whenever you're ready, you can untuck, bring that knee in, and set the foot down. Woo! Go ahead and give that leg a little shake out. But we're not done yet. So coming back to that nice tall mountain pose, always coming back to center before reaching out. We want to root to rise. Let's go ahead and now take that right foot back behind us and lift up behind, keeping the hips nice and square. Again, I'm still focusing. If you want to make this a little bit more of a challenge, you can pulse. Kind of getting into a ballet workout now. Or just stay wherever you're at. Control, breathe. And then exhale, bringing that foot back. Again, shake this out if you need to. Now let's go ahead and try that in the front. And on your next inhale, rising that foot up. If you're only here and you just are tapping off the ground, that's great. We just really want to build that muscle memory. Saying, hey, this is what I have to activate to hold, lift, and rise. Get that belly working. And exhale. Slowly lower down. Woo. Calves should be burning a little bit. That's good. All right, now taking it to the other side. Nice strong mountain coming to center. Putting the weight onto our right foot now. We are going to either lift our foot to the side of our shin or go ahead and pick it up. Place it gently into the crook of the thigh. Pressing into each other. We want to create that resistance which helps zip us up, helps us to grow tall. And balance. Notice my feet are kind of balancing which way. I'm having to activate different muscles in my body to help keep myself up. I'm not just a statue here. I'm having to work, I'm having to stay balanced. Working on your balance and Your ankle strength helps you when you're moving into more tough poses or workouts to help you from rolling your ankles, and helps you to trip less because your body knows what it needs to do. It remembers, oh, if I'm starting to tip this way, I've got to activate this to pull it back in. Bada bing, bada boom. You're moving freely throughout your environment. Feels great. And then on your next exhale, untuck, bring that knee in. Woo, slowly lower down. I want to drop it, I do. Woo, shake it out, especially that last little bit. Shake it off. That was the song I was thinking of. Shake it off, shake it off. Okay. Coming back to our mountain, nice, strong, rooting to rise. Confidence, taking that left foot back behind us. Sorry, I'm going into my ballerina poses again. You can have your hands on your hips, and then just slightly lifting that back foot. Yeah, feeling it. Keeping those hips level, squared off. And again, if you want to pulse, ooh, booty workout. My biscuits are burning. Breathing, unclench that jaw. Smile, you're doing yoga. And exhale. Ooh, slowly bring it back. I want to drop it so bad. That last little bit when my body just wants to be like, you gotta say no. You're in control. All right. And for the front now, hands come on the hips. Strong branches, taking out that left foot and raising it up again. If you're just hovering off the ground, tapping, great. Eventually you'll get here. Eventually you'll get here. Eventually here. Eventually you'll kick yourself in the face and you'll love it. Breathing. Yes, most certainly. Keep a micro bend in your knee. You don't want to lock out. We don't want you to collapse. We want this to be a muscle workout. And exhale.
You feel it in the arch of your foot.
Yes, oh yes. We're working everything. There's so many muscles in here. We forget. Ooh, doggy, that was a workout. Good job if you were able to hang in there. Again, just keep practicing. Every time we'll get that much stronger. You're already doing great by taking action in your life. Now again, please remember to participate in all 4 videos and hashtag and tag us on Instagram of you doing each workout for your chance to win that beautiful 2-piece black yoga outfit thanks to Dragonfly. And we'll see you for video 4.